A low growl echoed from afar, then suddenly exploded, tearing through the tranquil atmosphere of the upper class. It wasn't noise, it was the powerful anthem of a V12 engine. Did you hear it? It wasn't just the sound of an engine. It was the heartbeat of Monaco, where, as dusk falls, the streets don't sleep but awaken to welcome the true masters of the night. And then, appearing like a flash of lightning across Casino Square, the fiery Rosso Corsa red convertible Ferrari sped forward, mesmerizing every gaze. It was proud, bold, and full of authority. As that speed machine glided and stopped right in front of the red carpet, the space seemed to freeze for a single breath. The silence wasn't due to emptiness, but rather a breathless anticipation of an explosive moment. The car door swung open, a fateful encounter between the coldness of the mechanical beast and the fiery allure of the lady. The moment the car door swung open, the space seemed to be warped by the pull of ultimate luxury. The bright red Ferrari convertible, the beast of the streets that had just roared in defiance, now lay submissively, its gleaming Rosso Corsa paint reflecting the golden lights of Monte Carlo like a giant shining ruby. A waiter valet in impeccable uniform hurried forward, bowing respectfully. It wasn't just a gesture of service, but a ritual honoring status, a silent welcome to the true host of the party. And then, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived, the spotlight moment that froze time. From the luxurious leather-upholstered cockpit, a stunning figure emerged. Her platinum blonde hair flowed like a silken stream, shimmering under the streetlights. She wore a figure-hugging sky-blue corset, boldly showcasing her fiery curves, a beauty both challenging and inviting. Look at how she stepped out. Not a hint of haste, not a moment of awkwardness. She placed her crystal heels on the pavement slowly, as if stamping her authority on this territory. She understood perfectly well that when a masterpiece appears, the whole world is obligated to wait. The cold, sharp edge of the Ferrari supercar suddenly became the perfect backdrop to accentuate the soft, passionate, and vibrant beauty of the woman. It was an addictive combination, the most vivid proof of the legend of Monaco, where supercars are merely ornaments and women are the masterpieces. But wait, can you feel the change in the atmosphere? The moment her heels touched the ground, the silence was broken. Flashlights began to flicker incessantly from the sidewalk, transforming this street into an unscripted fashion runway. Let's turn our cameras to those unwilling audiences to see the crowd's intoxication at her beauty. How incredibly beautiful this is. They were completely mesmerized. Dozens of smartphones were simultaneously raised high, creating a shimmering wave of light surrounding her. In this moment, tourists and passersby, wherever they came from or whatever their nationality, inadvertently became the most loyal audience, and the cobblestone sidewalks of Monte Carlo transformed into a prestigious runway that no fashion show could ever replicate. They filmed, they photographed, they whispered in admiration, trying to capture this opulent moment as proof that they had touched their dream of luxury. She was the brightest star, the center of the small universe, right in front of the hotel lobby, where every step she took exuded an aura of extravagance and sophistication. The picture was made even more perfect by the magnificent backdrop behind her. The towering Belle Epoque buildings, with their pristine white columns and exquisitely curved balconies, are bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, the sweet, honeyed light characteristic of the Mediterranean. It's a magical moment of transition between day and night, as the sun gives way to the flickering neon lights. Here, on a land where every square meter of sidewalk is as precious as gold, the air is not only filled with oxygen, but also thick with wealth and desire. Whispers of admiration mingle with the sea breeze, creating a vibrant backdrop for this real-life spectacle. But you know what? This impressive entrance, the applause of the crowd, the flashing lights outside, all of that is just the gentle prelude. When darkness truly envelops this small principality, the real game begins behind closed doors. Are you curious to know what world Our Lady will wander into after leaving the street runway? Join me as I gently push open the red velvet door to discover the enchanting promise of the Monaco night. As soon as the heavy doors close behind you, the hustle and bustle of the city streets are instantly left behind, giving way to a space thick with the scent of luxury and privacy. Welcome to the sanctuary of Monaco's nightlife, where the concept of time seems to vanish. Here, the feast of the senses begins with the crisp popping of champagne corks, the golden Dom Pérignon sparkling in exquisite baccarat crystal glasses. In the dim chandeliers of the private clubs, the atmosphere vibrates, not only by the pounding bass from world-class DJs or the flowing jazz music, but also by a uniquely captivating sound: the clicking of stacks of playing cards, chips, hitting each other on the velvet tables of the Casino de Monte Carlo. It's the sound of luck, of calculation, and of the gambles where players never hesitate. Interspersed among these, the music is filled with the murmur of laughter and conversation, but don't mistake it for idle chatter. Amidst the fragrant cigar smoke, these conversations carry the weight of millions of dollars, nods that decide colossal deals. And at the heart of this opulent scene, our proud ladies remain. In this space, they are not merely beautiful women to behold. They raise their glasses, they bet, they laugh with the demeanor of true conquerors. This is the clearest proof that women in Monaco exist not just to be beautiful. They are enjoying life at the highest level of the hierarchy of needs, where freedom, power, and pleasure intertwine. Tonight, Monaco belongs to them, and the world is in their hands. From the powerful roars of engines on bustling streets to the clinking of crystal glasses in the dim light, all these pieces come together to whisper a truth to us. Monaco has never been merely a place on a map. It is a state of being, a dazzling pinnacle of enjoyment that anyone would yearn to reach. In this small kingdom, million-dollar supercars are never just inanimate means of transportation. They are colossal ornaments, a magnificent armor guaranteeing success. And amidst this opulent setting, the women who emerge are not there to be background figures, but to assert their queenly status. They are proud, self-assured, and radiant, transforming every moment they appear into an indelible mark. Monaco doesn't sell tickets to dreams, but it welcomes those who dare to live their dreams to the fullest. The night is late, but the heartbeat of this city has never been stronger. The story of the riches and beauty won't stop here. They'll continue in the glances, the smiles, and the gambles of life. When the supercar doors close, the legend of a truly sleepless night begins. The lights are on, the drinks are poured, and the stage is ready. Are you ready to step into that world? If the answer is yes, and if the lingering sound of the V12 engine and the majestic beauty are stirring your heart, then don't just stand and watch from afar like the other spectators. Subscribe to the King Story channel and turn on notifications now. Consider it your special pass to always be the first to join me on my next adventures, exploring new horizons of luxury and class. Thank you for dedicating your precious moments to immerse yourself in this beautiful Monaco dream. Your companionship is the greatest motivation for creating even more magnificent films. And now, goodbye, and see you again at the peak of our next experiences.